Hello, my divine infinite human family. Today finds Kiki and me in front of this amazing pyramid in Koba. Actually, this energy here is such a high frequency, you would not believe it. And this place is much nicer for me than Chichen Itza. Yes, they did do sacrifices because they felt like everyone else. And they have I took some pictures of the ball courts where the winning team would get to be sacrificed because they believed, of course, that was their ticket to Ascension. They would get to be with the gods. And so what happened there? Like all religions on this planet, okay, the Mayans, they began back actually in the Atlantean timelines, and the Mayans know about Atlantis. I was talking to my guide about it. And there, of course, was the purest essence of what Mayan is, Mayan religion, Mayan spirituality. It was honoring all living things, life. It was honoring all the gods, but really they were deva spirits of the beast. This is to the god of the beast. And to, of course, the sun, which was the law of one. I wrote about in my book, The Infinite Human. If you haven't read it, get it. It explains all this. And the trees, the wind, the rain god, these were all deva spirits. They were the energetic vortexes that exist today that all indigenous people, and of course during the golden age of Atlantis before the fall, we all knew how to commune with this. We worshipped it, which means we worked we worked in harmony. We lived in harmony with the nature spirits, which is anything but what we do today. So, but of course, like everything else, it got co-opted and infiltrated by the Tolthian and Inky Luciferian factions that turned it into a death cult of sacrificing, so it's that thing inside of us. I'm sure everyone can relate to it on a cellular level, that if you sacrifice yourself, and I talked about it in an earlier video in Chichen Itza, you will ascend. Okay, sacrifice yourself and ascend. And I'm here to say, that was a whole, co-opting. It's not about sacrifice. It's not about sacrificing yourself. It's about being all that you can be, because you are all that is, ever has been, and ever shall be. You are infinite. No true God is outside of you. God is inside you, and no true God would ever ask you to sacrifice yourself, your firstborn, your child, your brother, yourself. No. That is not the true law of one. And of course, the Mayans lost it, but there are many of them who are holding that frequency. And I believe working with many of them also, when the fall occurred, they went into the earth to not be part of what's going on, the conquest of the surface earth now. So I just want to say, most importantly, having been in the States for the past 3 months, the whole agenda of the pandemic and everything was to just further pull you away from the true organic ascending timelines, which are so here, the energy is so strong, the frequencies are so high. Why? Because it's just jungle, and it has a very positive energy, even though there were sacrifices. That's already been cleared out, because organically it's all the SRA, all the satanic organic black magic that has bound us can no longer be held, and the high frequencies are coming through. So the AI, the cell phones, the 5G towers, the artificial food they're feeding you, the chemtrails they're dumping on you, is all to keep you in a false reality, of artificial reality. So that's why I'm always talking about earth syncing, getting out to nature, being around. I can't tell you how good I feel. If you've watched my earlier videos, I talked about everything I did in one day just to survive in America. Now I don't have to do any of that. I can just live, and I feel great, and I'm healing and ascending and raising in frequency very easily. So again, this is all back to the Mayans and what they taught about, that the ancients have been telling us forever. Let your food be your medicine. Let your herbs be your medicine. Let your, commune with the Deva spirits around you. They will send you everything you need, and it's that faith internally in the inward divine infinite source, rather than putting your faith in external governments and Siri and Alexis and politics and all these things that are part of the old world, the finite world. Ciao for now.